Hello, all you wickedly wonderful people. We're Vamped Up, and I'm your host, Vamped Barbie. And thank you for joining us tonight. It's our birthday.
Happy birthday.
Woo! And we have got on the people that you are seeing here right now before you is from Crisis to Collapse, our very first band interview that we did. Welcome.
We're back.
Hello.
They're back. Hello.
We didn't die.
Now we've got a few of you on. We've got Ono, we've got Gus and Chad. Hey! Hello. Good. So good to see you guys. Yeah. It's
so good to see you. It's so good to see people. I love it.
That's it. Yeah, it's been so long. You were saying, Chad, 2 months it's been since you've seen the rest of the guys?
That's it. It's been 2 months since lockdown happened, and we were recording drums on the Gold Coast.
Wow.
We finished on the Sunday before lockdown, and then we basically haven't seen each other ever since. So it's been crazy. So, hey, boys.
Yeah.
Long time.
Hello.
And welcome to the viewers. Do we have some viewers on? We'll just check into our live chat here. Yeah. Going into our live chat. Yeah, hey. Trinitide saying, hey, Chad.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, guys. Nice to have you watching. We just only spoke with you last week. Dan and all the rest of the guys. Yeah. So, let's talk about From Crisis to Collapse. It's been a year. You've obviously done a lot. You've done a lot of festivals, I know. And what's going on? I saw a little sneaky cut, a little thing that you put on YouTube. Yeah, slow burn vid. I noticed that.
Yeah, that was actually a bit of a surprise for us as well. That was shot by our buddy Mark, who lives around Byron as well, and he came and snapped our gig with Super Heist at the Northern last year in November.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, 10 o'clock the other night, I get an SMS saying, check your emails.
Yeah.
And they're in the inbox. So,
oh, wow.
But it was good. It was that sort of injection that we needed to try and, even though we're hungry for it, it just gave us to get back into it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. I've been watching.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, we're going to bring up that clip to show everyone.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. But, yeah.
You might notice a little bit that I saw was Gus's little fairy hands at like a minute 20. And Uno does this arse wobble thing as well on the drum rider. That's
I love it. Oh, I love it. So tell us a bit about that song before we look at it, about Slow Burn. Yeah. How'd that song come to be? What was the influence, or what's the story behind Slow Burn?
Take it away, Gussie, because Gussie was the man, obviously, with the lyrics and
cool.
The whole band. It was one of those things. It was going to be our first real big production music video.
Yeah.
And we all sort of took the leap of faith.
Yeah.
And we Gus full artistic license for the theme and the concept and everything of the music video. So and he came up with an absolute pearler. Him and Ali, our buddy from down here as well, who shot the vid and directed it.
Yeah.
Gussie and Ali nailed it. But go, take it away.
Take it away, Gus.
Ali Van from Ali Van Film. Just giving him a little shout out. He's a good friend of mine from Sydney that I grew up with, and he got into film recently, and he's got a really good eye, and he knows me really well.
Yeah.
The song in particular, I don't know. I'll just come out and say it, because there's been a few people at gigs in particular that have sort of taken me aside and said personally that song's done a lot for them. It's helped them from a bad place or a dark place, and really that was a little bit of the spine of the message behind that song. I not too long ago was going through a little bad patch, the first bad patch mentally that I'd ever experienced, and I was actually just sitting in my bed one night listening to all of the scratch tracks that the boys kind of give me to write lyrics to, and I hadn't written lyrics to this one yet, and I just kind of had a little moment to myself in the bed that night with that song, listening to it with headphones on, and it really connected with me for how I felt at that moment, and kind of gave me, when everyone, I think everyone can relate to this with music. There's always a song or a band or something, or in particular a song or a part of a song that makes you or someone feel super empowered. That you're unstoppable.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that did that for me, and then basically the lyrics just kind of reflect that,
nice.
Having your inner demons kind of take over, and then but being stronger and listening to higher self. And Ali was really good at sort of interpreting that for me symbolically. He was great to just sit with and just kind of like confess everything I had felt and everything, and show him also the lyrics that I'd written.
Yeah.
And he was really magical at bringing that into imagery and helping me do that as well. So
that's awesome.
Hats off to Ali, and it came out really good, and we were all stoked with it. And back to what Chad said about giving us the artistic sort of reign on that, I keep insisting that I'm gonna do that, because we've got some really, really fruity ideas coming up that I'm gonna really test the boys' acting abilities. So
a really powerful message in that song.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Can I just jump in though?
Yeah.
I've got to take a little bit of the credit here.
Yeah.
That opening line before the verse comes in.
Yeah.
Where's the crowd? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
That I'm going to take the credit for that one, because even though like the rest of the lyrics were deep and made a big impact, his opening line was, "I've got the biggest balls in town." We had to come up with an alternative.
That was the original line.
That was the original, was it?
The biggest balls in town.
Hey, I've got Jeffro says legends, and Jimmy's giving you the horns up.
Fist and Fist boys.
Fist and Fist boys, and also What's Cracking from Jackson as well. That's one of our groups. Yeah, that's it. So there, and Trinitide said, "Loving the beanie, haha, sexy."
Banana head.
We don't live in tropical Queensland.
Yeah, it's getting a bit cool
it's
lately.
Cold.
Yeah, because you're down at Byron Bay, aren't you guys?
Yeah, it's nice though. Like it's nice to feel weather.
Yeah.
We don't get that in this country, so lap it up.
Yeah, exactly. So, since we're talking about that, let's have I want all of you Fist and Fist guys out there in Trinitide, come on, crank along to this. I'll just get Nathan come here and put this up. We're going to be listening to Slow Burn. You have to crank that loud, eh? That's the only way.
I've got to say, like, I think our last gig before lockdown was with Atreyu, and it was a sold gig at the zoo in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And I think did we close on that song?
We closed. Yeah.
And so there's that riff. There's that riff where we hold chords open, and Ian's doing this sort of fast riff before we all come in at the bridge. And I remember just looking at the crowd and just doing this, just looking around. And when it all came in, the lights kicked in, there was people watching, and that was the moment that it stuck with me.
Oh, wow. An awesome.
Radical and energetic song to play.
I know, it is. It is to listen to it too. It gets you going.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the boys from Atreyu too. Actually,
okay, cool.
I think their tour was interrupted, I'm sure, but it was lucky that we got to get a pretty good showing with someone a bit more prestigious than us before all this shit happened.
Okay. Jeffro said, could you ask the boys to keep it down, trying to listen to the song? Also, I noticed you guys have been busy. Well, I saw Chad online. What are you doing? Some guitar tuition? I noticed.
Oh, no, I'm trying to train myself to play our songs.
Is that it?
It's a pretty regular occurrence, but
Yeah.
like we've tracked the drums for a couple of brand new songs, like I said earlier, just before lockdown, and so and we have been able to complete the rest of the recordings up in Brisbane, and so it was just like didn't touch any Crisis songs for a few weeks at home.
Yeah.
Thought I better get back into it, and yeah, it's good to see I still had some chops, but needs some refinement. But I don't know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we should be able to look in and get back up to Queensland shortly and finish these recordings.
Oh, look, we got Sasha online. She's always there supporting. She's saying, "What's up, everyone?" Hey, chick. Nice to have you on here.
This wouldn't be a Crisis event without Saskia in the crowd.
Absolutely. Nice to have you on. Well, since you're on, we'll start off with the first prize. Berserk's given us $4 $50 vouchers, $200 tonight from Berserk, from our sponsors, who's been with me since the very beginning. I hope you were there to listen. I know. Is it Saskia? Is it? I'm saying it wrong, am I? Is it Saskia or Sasha? What's it?
Saskia.
Saskia. Got it. Okay, Saskia. Okay, so what was the song that we just played from Crisis to Collapse on? Did you see it? Just say the name, just the song that was played. Yes! Oh, Trinity! Slow burn.
Oh, did you get snaked?
Yeah, she got snaked. Oh.
$50.
Oh, okay. Rhino, 1974. Can you ask when they are going to release the 7th Tree on vinyl? Chad will know, the annoying bastard asking.
No, that's a good question.
Yeah.
That has to be Ryan Dawson, doesn't it?
That's definitely something we really want to do and talked about a long time ago. But vinyl's not cheap. And they're poor.
Pretty expensive. We already had a look at that.
Is it really? Is vinyl really expensive, is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's really expensive. It's just not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
I don't know. For us, to make it worthwhile, you got to order big quantities.
Yeah, true.
But certainly, like it's on our radar for this year, I would say. And you know, if we feel there's a big thirst for it, we'll definitely look into it and hand on a few for Ryan.
Rhino saying, "I'm happy to pay." Yeah.
Good to know. Maybe we do like a crowdfund or something, get 1,000 done.
Yeah, maybe we need to do a Kickstarter or something like that. A crowdfunding.
Yeah, crowdfunding. That's it. Yeah, they want vinyl. They all want the vinyl.
I want the vinyl.
Yeah.
The vinyl, a must do. Yeah.
Would you have it in a colour? Because you get cool coloured vinyls now.
Oh, that could be sick.
Yeah.
Well, you mean they're not black?
Yeah.
You can do different colours.
You can do different colours. I've seen them in red, blue, you know. Yeah.
Splatter.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's coming up for you guys after ISO? Have you got some plans coming up? What you want to do? Where you're going to be? What? Or did you have some? Hey? What's that?
We want to be in that recording studio for sure. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're tracking. We've got to track guitars in Brizzy with Corey from A Night in Texas and Waffle Studios.
Oh wow!
And
cool.
so finish those next few songs.
Yeah.
We've got D.W. Norton from Things for us.
Yeah.
So they should sound pretty monstrous.
Yeah.
And then I can hear a crazy static.
I know, me too. I can hear the crazy static as well. I'm trying to hear you.
Actually, you know what?
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's my computer being
absolutely
picking it up.
Trinitize just said, "Can I give the Berserk prize to Saskia?" Absolutely. It's yours, Saskia. I'll message you on Messenger via email address later.
Good on you, boy. Big heart.
Awesome.
Get these next few songs finished. We've basically written an album, so work through that process.
Yeah.
tour planning for potentially October, November.
Yes.
But there's still a lot of things hinging on that with venues reopening and stuff like that. But we're working with a promoter to get that locked in. So and just with all the other shows we had booked in, like we're playing with Unearth as well. It's all about just trying to honour those deals and appear on those stages when they get rescheduled. But yeah, there's a few things. Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Vinyl.
Yes, vinyl. They want the vinyl.
Chad, your I don't know if it's my computer, but your beard looks the same colour as your beanie.
This isn't a beanie, mate. This is my beard. It's just like grown up under my head.
It's really tiny cornrows.
I've got Dean on. He's we actually interviewed him a couple of weeks ago. Rockin' Vaults in Melbourne. He's asked, love your film clip, guys. Who took the footage and came out with that idea?
The full production video was with our buddy Ali Van from Ali Van Film. And Gussie came up with the concepts.
Nice.
In line with Ali, and sort of Ali brought Gussie's dreams and visions to life. So that was cool. But listen, the recent live release of Slow Burn was by our buddy Mark, absolute legend. He's been in the music scene on the North Coast for a long time. Gun photographer. He works for he uses Sargo Images. Takes killer shots for all bands and stuff. He works for some really big press companies.
Yeah.
And he's sort of entering the foray of music videos by the looks of it. And he's also in a sick, like, brutal death metal band, which just sort of, emerged last year in the Northern Rivers called Scourge of Suffering, and they've recorded a record as well.
Cool.
And seeing that before the end of the year, so keep watch for Scourge of Suffering.
Okay, will do.
Yeah.
Also, Saskia says, where did you get the Lumo green beanie, Chad? Wow.
This beanie's attracting a lot of attention.
Your beanie is a bit of an attraction tonight.
You need to wear that more. It's an awareness absorber.
I've had this beanie for years, and I cop shit.
Do you?
Every time I wear it.
Oh, so you thought tonight was
I love
perfect.
my mustard beanie.
And Rhino saying, give me the vinyl.
So Ryan, we first met Ryan when we played with, it was with the Slipknot tribute band.
Wow.
Surfacing at the New Crowbar, or I think it might have still been Brightside, I can't remember.
Yep.
And was talking to Ryan in the beer garden while I was out just warming up before we went on.
Yeah.
And I think I met his partner as well. And then he watched the show.
Yeah.
And I remember him in the front row, and he was just, his eyes were like this, and he was just fully engaged. And it was so, he's been at a lot of shows since then. He's very committed to our band. He's a huge supporter. So we're just super thankful to have people like Ryan and Sass, and there's a few regular faces that make us feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so nice. Hey, there you go. Now, guys, we only got a few minutes left before we say see you later to you. So I'm just going to let the viewers know. Is there anything else you want to ask the guys from Crisis to Collapse? We can probably fit in a couple of questions. Just 4 minutes left before we say see you to you. By the way, it's been really nice. It's been really nice to see you guys again. So thank you.
We just want to say,
hey.
Yeah, it was so lovely being a part of your first interview.
Yes.
And, helping kick off the journey, and you've had an incredible year.
Thank you.
Great success. It's just so good to see you still vibrant and
yes.
More than ever.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, give you one of those. Yeah. Rhino wrote, they actually blew me away at Dead of Winter. And then we got TKYK13. What a cool perspective. What a cool perspective to hear, actually. And Jackson saying, keep kicking ass, guys. And Jeffro saying, cheers, boys. Can't wait to see you live again.
Thanks, legends. Thanks for dialing in.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well in
Yes.
the ISO time. It's been weird.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's keeping their heads straight and shit.
Yeah. And
while we've got Jeffro and Jimmy online there,
yep,
we need to get the new Piston Fist song a plug, which is coming out I think Friday the 15th.
I saw that, which is what I was going to bring up with the guys actually. So you beat me to it.
That's gonna be a ripper.
Yeah. Awesome. And Trinitide, thanks for letting us sweat the stage with you. Trinitide said, and take care, lads.
Thanks, boys. Anytime.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it almost time? We've got 2 minutes still, so we're still. Jimmy said, "Fucking legend." It's so good to catch up. And Saskia, come next week. I would have been a From Crisis to Collapse fan for 2 years. A glorious 2 years, she says.
Yes, because that.
Yeah.
Our introduction to Sass was open for Sepultura and Death Angel at Eden's Hill.
Ah, right.
And so Saskia is what you call a super fan next level for Sepultura.
I think I've seen that up.
It's been so great having Sass in our life.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's awesome. She's everywhere, supporting everyone. She is a bloody legend. Yeah. There you go, Sass.
We love Sass.
Yeah. Much loved. You're much loved. She gives it and she gets it in return. Yeah, that's it. And you guys, thank you so much. Yeah, my first band, and I just want to throw in, when I first interviewed, it was Unai, and Marco had the bloody broken arm then in the cast.
Well, don't speak too soon. He might fall off his bike again. And have that
so he's still doing it. He's still doing it.
No, he hasn't learned his lesson at all.
Oh, no.
That's why.
I think
we're going to get him some training wheels for his birthday or something.
Yeah. If it happens again, he's been warned though. If it happens again, the bike gets choppy with the grinder.
Oh. And I just want to throw in, Sass says much love to you all. Yeah.
Love back at you, Sass.
Nice. Again, thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
and we will see you out there next time.
Thanks for
hopefully really soon. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
All right, no worries. Thanks so much. Have a good night, guys. Much love.
Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.